Championship. Introducing first, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger making his way to the ring from Battle Creek, Michigan. This is Rob Van Dam.
So here he is from Battle Creek, Michigan. The master of the 5-star frog splash, the extreme icon.
And the crowd absolutely love it. They are right behind Rob Van Dam. And as we said earlier, it just does not get bigger than this when it comes to main events. But Zach, I want to know your opinion. I'm going to hazard a guess here that you're probably not pleased there's two Americans in the main event here. How do you feel about that?
British wrestling back on television, and lo and behold, the main event is two Yanks coming over for an easy payday. Rob Van Dam, I'm not trying to take away from them. Rob Van Dam, he's done a lot in this business. It's time for him to move over and let the Brits take our spot, take the spot that we have earned, take the spot that we have built. We have built this industry up to a point where we could go back on live television and the Yanks swoop in and take the top spot.
You see, I agree with you on that. I'm actually absolutely right in saying that British wrestling deserves to be on top, but to me it's not Rob Van Dam's fault, it's not John Morrison's fault they're in the main event. They're just really good.
Enough, Greg, enough. You got the action figures as well, is that what it is?
Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen his action figures. He's got all of them, Zach. He's got every one of them. He's got an action figure room.
Here's the champion.
And look at that shiny new beautiful belt that he's holding. It is the 5-star championship. And look at the condition of John Morrison making his way to the ring. Just burnt his hand off the sparks there. But look at the weight. Look at that belt sitting there. Just nice. The lights just dancing off it. Just nice.
It was almost exactly 2 years ago that John Morrison defeated AJ Styles in Newcastle, where of course we're going next week. And he could be defending that championship if he beats Rob Van Dam tonight in Newcastle against Jake Hager. I mean, what are your thoughts on that, Zach?
Do you really want to get me started again? Is that really what you're looking to do here? I'm not trying to take away from the talent like John Morrison. I'm not trying to take away from the talent like Jake Hager. What I am trying to say is that this country has the best talent. This country has the talent that should be main eventing these shows up and down. You're going to see why. Because if you compare these guys who come over here for an easy payday, who come over here to cash in for a quick cash grab, and you compare them to the hungry British talent like myself coming up, you will see the vast difference. The vast difference in how much people care and how much the talent care. That should be me stood on those ropes, holding that belt up. And I can tell you right now, 5-star management are already playing with their action figures, setting up the next big American clash.
So you'd be quite happy with, say, Rampage Brown getting a title shot?
Of course I would. Rampage Brown, one of the very best boots and trunks wrestlers that has ever existed. And he's here today. He could have been in this match. He could have replaced any one of these two.
Well, he beat Moose. You know, absolutely. Rampage Brown has got credentials as well. But you can't say that Rob Van Dam doesn't. 28 years a professional wrestler. And some of the amazing matches this martial arts, this high flyer has had over the years of the likes of the homicidal, genocidal, death-defying Sabu, Jerry Lynn, what a series he had with him, Jeff Hardy. You know, Rob Van Dam has got those credentials, and John Morrison, you can't argue with the record of a guy who's beaten AJ Styles to win the title, beaten Carlito, beaten PJ Black, beaten Moose, Drew Galloway and Rey Mysterio all in one night. I mean, he's made 5 successful defenses at the championship.
Why don't you go get an autograph afterwards with the rest of the 5-star management?
Line up again.
Listen, it's my job to, you know, explain why these guys are in the main event. You're saying they're not worthy. I've just got to, you know, give the viewing audience the information about them. So John Morrison from Los Angeles, California. Calls himself the shaman of sexy, the Thursday night guy delight, I guess.
He gets kicked.
The shaman?
No, can't say.
And we talk about the unique hybrid flying style of RVD. Morrison with his pastime of parkour, which requires free running, which requires great agility and balance. He's a guy who hits some of the unique flying moves himself.
I think we can be fair here, Zach. I get what you're saying. 100% agree, but we have to just take a second to appreciate the physical condition that these guys are in. They're going to be tough competitors if you ever get a chance to challenge for the 5-star championship. Don't you think, Zach?
I don't doubt that at all. These are two of the best in the world. That's why we've brought them in. That's why the management have brought them in. The point is that they should not be hogging the top spots. These fans may have came here today to watch these two, but they will be leaving wearing my t-shirt.
There you go. You can't argue with that. You can argue with that, Greg?
No, he's certainly made an impact with what he's said and what he's done. But Zach, I have to ask you the tough question. I'll ask you again. Why did you kick Rey Mysterio low?
Greg, there's a match going on right in front of you. I think you need to focus on this.
I know. You know what? I'll help you out, Greg. You just take a breather. I'll call some of the action here. For God's sakes, Greg. Jeez. Anyway, we are live here in the Liverpool Echo Arena. We are at 5-star wrestling. This is a huge moment for British wrestling. This program here, I'm sitting here with one of the very best in the world, sitting here with Zach Gibson, who had an amazing performance. We don't need to go into details about, how the match ended or anything like that. All we need to know is he made a statement. Zach Gibson made a statement, and he's here at commentary with us, watching Rob Van Dam versus John Morrison for the 5-star wrestling championship. Nice headlock takeover from John Morrison. What will Rob Van Dam do in retaliation?
And I think we're going to make the point, for these guys' careers have crossed paths. They have been working for the same companies. They're basically peers. They're from the same kind of time frame, but they never wrestled each other on the big stage. This is the big stage. You've got to agree with that, Zach. Live British wrestling back on television.
Exactly. This is the big stage. This is the big stage, and they'll give the top spot to two Yanks.
Well, RVD showing why with that unique takedown and pinning combination that we've seen him employ on many occasions.
And just to explain to the audience that this is very different from, what we saw earlier in the submission-only rules match with tap or snap. It's not like that. Here, you can become the 5-star champion by quickly rolling up your opponent. A match can be over in 3 seconds, really. And there we saw a very close 2 count already this early in the match. You need to be on top of your game. It takes a special kind of athlete to be the 5-star champion. And both the guys in the ring now would be a great representative for the company. But Zach Gibson feels that role would be better suited to a Brit.
Side headlock takeover by the champion, catching Rob Van Dam unawares and keeping RVD grounded. I think that's pretty much got to be the strategy for both these men.
Sorry, we've got some intern out here interrupting Zach Gibson, but he's trying to say something. Intern, get over here and fix his damn mic. Cut off his mic when he's speaking. Get him fired. Zach, on you go.
As I was saying,
what is that about?
British wrestling used to be the envy of the entire wrestling world because we do it better than anybody else.
Oh, wait a second. Rob Van Dam almost diving on our commentary table.
Nearly knocked over my coffee.
Evasive action from the champion and very effective. Morrison enjoying himself right now. Rob Van Dam certainly isn't.
You're right, Greg. John Morrison is feeling it right now. He has certainly got the momentum in this epic title match right now. And just look, that is, you have to admit, Zach, you have to admit, that's a beautiful belt that they've got right there. Wouldn't you like to be the 5-star champion? Isn't that what it's all about, Zach?
And if I was in this match, I wouldn't be having as much fun as you're commentating on. I would be getting him in the ring, getting the job done, dropping him on the deck, wrapping his arm around his head, locking the Shankly gates, and taking that belt home as quick as possible instead of smiling and pandering to the punters.
Well, that's me told, I guess.
The words of Zach Gibson, Liverpool's #1, while he's joined us on commentary after earlier tonight. facing Rey Mysterio in a match that will live long in the memory for many different reasons. And I'm sure a lot of people will be talking about some of the things you said, Zach, before that as well. There'll be a lot of interest in what you said, people agreeing and disagreeing. For the moment, John Morrison, wait a second, do not slam RVD on the commentary table.
Oh my goodness, did you hear the thud? Did you hear the thud of Rob Van Dam's back?
Reckless.
He landed on the outside.
Reckless.
Is it effective though?
Slammed him on the hard floor here at the Liverpool Echo Arena.
Listen, Greg, since you know absolutely nothing about what it's like to be in there, let me point out, you can see on the cameras that there are some blue mats there. They are thin and they are covered in concrete. You may think that that's a bouncy castle. It is definitely not. That hurts a lot, and that was reckless by the Yank 5-star champ.
Yeah, but isn't that the whole point, is to try and incapacitate Rob Van Dam so he can beat him?
Well, you were the one that had a problem with it 2 seconds ago, Greg. You said don't slam him, and he did, and now you're crying about it.
I didn't want him to slam him on the expensive equipment.
What, the mat? You didn't want to slam him on the mat?
Monitors, the headsets.
Right, okay. Zach, I apologise.
Morrison's definitely got the advantage right now. Rob Van Dam is in the perfect spot for that huge forearm across the chest. And I guess you know, once again, Zach, you're not enjoying the demeanour of John Morrison. Who's, you know, clearly enjoying his work.
In a title match, your main objective is to win, is to walk away with the title. It's not about having fun. It's not about pandering to the audience. You should be trying to put him away as quick as possible.
Oh. Well, that's one way to do it, with a big knee to the head there. Rob Van Dam.
Referee Chris Roberts moving in for the count. Morrison unable to retain the championship on that particular occasion. Only takes a pinfall or a submission. But Morrison is the champion as well. He doesn't have to. He doesn't actually have to win the match to retain the title, John.
No, he does not. But I don't think John Morrison plays by those rules. Again, he is, whether to his credit or his detriment, he is here to not just win the match, but to put on a show for the fans as well. I don't think he wants it to be that way. That being said, though, we have seen him adopt more of a methodical style against Rob Van Dam. Thus far, it's been incredibly effective.
So no count-outs and disqualifications maybe in this one. John Morrison then going for the cover. Rob Van Dam kicking out at the last possible second. And at the moment, Morrison pretty much getting it all his own way. I think it all stemmed from Van Dam missing that dive and crashing to the floor on the outside.
They are right behind Rob Van Dam right now. Rob Van Dam has been entertaining audiences since the 90s, and now he's here in the main event of 5-star wrestling, and Rob Van Dam could be our next 5-star wrestling champion. Oh my God, a thunderous kick to the head there from John Morrison. Regrouping in the corner. What is next? What has Rob Van Dam got in mind to try and get the momentum back in his favour?
I mean, that's going to require some flexibility to be able to kick somebody in the head from that standing position out of nowhere and turn the tables in our main event, our co-main event here tonight for the 5-star championship. You're watching Rob Van Dam challenging John Morrison in the first of a weekly series. It's going to be every Thursday night. We're going to be back again next week. I mean, Zach, what have you got in store for the 5-star wrestling fans next week? Can you give us some insight into what your thought processes are right now about this series going forward?
I'm not going to allow the Yanks to steal the spotlight. I'm not going to allow another main event of 2 Americans to run on British wrestling's only TV show. That's what's going to happen. That's what you can expect.
Well, that's a very threatening words. I mean, that's how it sounds. But anyway, let's see what happens right here. I mean, John Morrison.
I mean, Greg, you mentioned earlier about the flexibility of Rob Van Dam. Interrupted me. You mentioned earlier about the flexibility of Rob Van Dam. That is a huge part of his game plan. Do you know he even invented the Van Dam lift, where he'll do the splits between 2 chairs and lift immensely heavy weights from that position. He's so flexible. You can see him backstage when he's preparing for the match. That stretching is serving him well now. That's why he was able to get those kicks so high, hit that spinning heel kick in the corner with no effort required.
There's a healthy respect between these two men. I did a Facebook Live on Free Sports before we went on air, on the Free Sports Facebook page, and both the guys were there, and they were kind of laughing and joking, but you know, they still both want to win. This is a contest. This is about the championship. You know, you win the match, you get more money, and you also move forward with more prestige, and you know, you move forward to the main event next week.
Well, Zach, I want to get your opinion. What do you prefer? Do you prefer when you go into a matchup and you're on kind of, you know, there's an emotionally neutral kind of thing going on, or do you prefer to hate your opponent, or do you not care?
I didn't get into this job to make friends. I don't walk down to the rink to play patty cake or to take selfies with my opponent. I don't care how long I've known anyone. I don't care what country they've come from. I don't care what background they've got. If you put someone in a ring in front of me, I am not going to smile for photos with them and shake their hand.
Wrestling, and I think you're on a mission to prove that. Or is it more just an individual thing? You want to be the champ?
I deserve to be the champ. I should be in the ring now. John Morrison is meant to be our champion here, supposedly, and Rob Van Dam's taking it to him, proving why he shouldn't take him so lightly.
Well, I'll tell you what, for two guys who were friends outside the ring, they were punching each other in the face hard enough just a few seconds ago, and what a beautiful Northern Lights suplex from Rob Van Dam, which nearly garnered him the 5-star championship. Either of these guys you prefer to face, Sam?
Either one. You can see them coming out there laughing and joking, patting their hands on the side of the apron. If they take me that lightly, I would have already won this match.
No, Zach, I will ask the question. The thing is, in the match, I don't want you to get upset. I'm just saying that in the match with Rey Mysterio, you did end the match with a disqualification.
There's a match going on right here. Let's focus on this one. John Morrison has just drove his knee into Rob Van Dam's face. He's done a lovely little dance, but he's dropped a leg drop. And he nearly won the match, and you nearly missed it. I know. You're too busy asking me questions.
I apologise, Zach. I'm sorry, I apologise. I just want to know, you won't be able to use the low kick in that match. What would you do against John Morrison or Rob Van Dam?
You don't need to worry yourself about that yet. There's plenty of time left.
Okay, so Rob Van Dam in the corner, reversing John Morrison to the far side. Going in for the monkey flip. Oh! Beautifully executing it, flipping Morrison onto his back, and Morrison having to roll to the corner, realising he was in trouble there. So the sanctity of the ropes. And the crowd is behind RVD. I think they want to see the title change. I think it's taken them a while to pick their favourite in this one, but I think they want to see the title change. Another monkey flip. Morrison on the run.
I don't know if you saw that, Greg, but that second monkey flip was so powerful that actually flipped him onto his front in midair. Oh my God, that one was even more powerful. This could be it right here.
3 in a row. New champion, perhaps no. Joe Mo kicking out at the last possible second. RVD trying for the cover for the second time, and once again it's not enough. The body weight not enough to hold Morrison down for the 3. Shots them into the stomach there. Nearly midsection. It's all these Americanisms has got me. It's the stomach, because we are in Britain.
Again, there's that high kick, the flexibility. He can get that right to his opponent's skull. So effective, and here we go.
It's Rolling Thunder. It's one of Van Dam's trademarks, and he delivered it, but not quite flawlessly. Just got his foot caught in the bottom rope, and that maybe stopped him from following up straight away. But it gave him the idea that it might be time to hit on 5-star wrestling, the 5-star frog splash. No.
That would have been poetic, Greg, if Rob Van Dam could have captured the 5-star wrestling championship. Like you say, with using the 5-star frog splash, John Morrison had an answer, and now we're going into that high-risk, high-reward territory. What's going to happen in the top rope? It looks like John Morrison wants to go for the superplex. Is Rob Van Dam going to have an answer?
Now, Van Dam's in a very tricky position right now. You can see it from the look on his face, but he's fighting back. And he's showing that heart, and he's showing that fearlessness that we've seen him make a career on off the top. Oh! Rolling somersault dive over the top rope, but that's not quite enough to keep down Morrison. Well, as the song says, this ain't no make-believe. This is 5-star wrestling. This is the 5-star championship, and it's John Morrison somehow hanging on by the skin of his teeth against a comebacking Rob Van Dam. And we are very much in the territory now where both men are sweating profusely. Both men, perhaps Van Dam looks the more tired, wouldn't you say, Joe? Oh, hang on a second. Moonlight Drive! One of Morrison's famous moves.
Greg, it's impossible to say who's more tired. It's impossible to say. We don't know because we're not in the ring right now. Only they know.
Well, we saw Van Dam set up for the 5-star frog splash with Rolling Thunder. John Morrison sets up with the Moonlight Drive. I thought he was going to go for Starship Pain, where he goes for that twisting moonsault, but he's not going to do that.
Wasting his time.
He's up on the top.
Wasting his time, and he should be trying to put him away.
Oh. I don't know what that was. He just flipped in midair. I think he just about broke his fall as RVD moved out of the way. A block from the champion. Nails RVD, comes in from behind. Slides through. An innovative suplex from Morrison. I don't think I've ever seen that done that way before.
I know. Now, I tried to be as unbiased as possible, but I think I need to agree with Zach there. I mean, if he hadn't have gone to the crowd there, the match could have been over by now. He could have retained his 5-star championship. I guess we're going to find out one more time. But no, here comes the roll-up from Rob Van Dam.
He's got it. No, he's not.
Typical Yanks, and it nearly cost him. I hope it does the next time.
Oh, huge kick to the skull from John Morrison.
Well, here we go. John Morrison has got Rob Van Dam now. He's placed him. Whether it was by desperation or by design, Rob Van Dam is in the perfect position for John Morrison now to hit something big off the ropes.
You can see the look on their face. They're gutted that it's not the easy payday they were hoping for.
Well, it's definitely been a fight. You talked about a fight. We've definitely seen one. And we've seen a match that we've never seen before on the big stage, and at this stage we're still not sure who is going to come out on top. Rob Van Dam, they're both on the top rope. It's
Oh my goodness! Enough strength to get the cover. Here we go.
And he holds it down.
My goodness!
Morrison has beaten Rob Van Dam, and he's still the champion.
That's how close it can be. That was razor sharp movement.
He's still the champion yet again. And the company is run by the Yanks because there wasn't even a break in the running. I've had enough.
Well, Zach Gibson taking his headset off, but John Morrison, a 6th successful title defence of the 5-star championship. Another major name chalked up on his list of victories. And he has retained the belt on the first week of 5-star wrestling live on Free Sports against a man who will surely, Zach Gibson has said in interviews about Rey Mysterio, but Rob Van Dam, Rey Mysterio's former tag team partner incidentally, is surely a future Hall of Famer as well.
And Greg, there's obviously got to be that mutual respect between these two athletes, because look at what they just went through. Rob Van Dam respecting what John Morrison has done to retain the 5-star championship. That was razor close with Rob Van Dam delivering the superplex. It looked like he was going to get the cover, but John Morrison switched it just at the last second. One has to think this might not be the last time that we see these two in a 5-star ring.
And Zach Gibson's watching this scene now. He's got to be sickening him after what he said on several occasions here tonight about the Americans. And John Morrison just locked eyes with Rob Van Dam. And Rob Van Dam saw John Morrison, saw Zach Gibson, that's for